Hey everybody, welcome back to Living Traditions Homestead. As many of you know, this last year we took the summer off from doing the farmers market here in our local community, and that means that we missed out on meeting a lot of you who normally come to see us at the farmers market.
One of the favorite things that we like about participating in the farmers market, our local farmers market, is meeting you all and just having some time to talk with you guys, get to know you, share some things. And this year we didn't get to do that, and so we've really missed that.
Yeah, many of you have been coming year after year to visit us at the farmers market. We've gotten to know some of you very well, and we always just appreciate not only that you come back year after year to buy plants from us, but also that we've just kind of developed a friendship from you coming to the farmers market to meet us.
Over the years, we've had a lot of people come from many different states, actually pretty far away, as far as Texas, Florida,
Right.
the East Coast, West
Louisiana.
Coast. Yeah, it's been pretty amazing, and we've appreciated meeting everybody who has stopped by at the farmers market to chat with us. And that really is the thing that we have missed the most about not being at the farmers market this summer.
Some of you have even ended up moving here to the area after coming to see how amazing this area is and just like how friendly it is to the homesteading community.
But we have really missed talking with you all at the farmers market. But for the past 4 or 5 years, another way that we've talked with you guys is at the Ozark Homesteading Expo. And this year we're going to be speaking there again. And we are very excited to have an opportunity to meet a bunch of you and talk with you guys there.
The Ozarks Homesteading Expo is going to be September 6th and 7th this year, just a couple weeks away in Marshfield, Missouri. Now, we are going to be speaking on Saturday afternoon, but we're going to be there both days just to kind of hang out. We enjoy seeing all of the other presenters that are going to be there. We still have a lot to learn. There's a lot that you can learn on YouTube, but there's also a ton that you can learn talking to other people, watching the presenters, and just being part of the homesteading community. And we really enjoy that every year at the Homesteading Expo.
Now this year the topic that we are going to be talking about on Saturday is how we left corporate America to homestead debt-free. That is something that we talked about a long time ago on a video, but we really haven't talked about much since then.
We are now 8 years into living here in the Ozarks, and we really do feel like this is the premier place to live, to be homesteaders. There are lots of great reasons to move here to the Ozarks, but we'll talk to you guys there at the expo about all of those amazing reasons. We don't want to spill all the beans here.
Right, there were a lot of challenges for us to leave the big city and move out here to the country. It was a big decision to leave corporate America and the security that having, standard 9-to-5 jobs gave us. But we took the plunge and were able to leave that and buy a wonderful homestead here in the Ozarks and still remain debt-free. And we're so excited to bring you guys that topic at the Ozarks Homesteading Expo.
But there are also going to be a lot of other amazing speakers. One that you may have heard of many times before is Joel Salatin. He's going to be speaking on Friday and Saturday. He's going to be speaking about a couple different topics, but the one that I think is just a great thing every year that you get to see Joel do is teach how to process chickens on your homestead. He gives a great demonstration of how to not only scald and pluck and all of that, but he really talks about this kind of the whys behind raising your own chicken and how you can kind of turn that into an income source for your homestead.
Now, I think a lot of us really got into homesteading or were really inspired by Joel Salatin. We definitely were.
Right.
In fact, he was one of the very first, I guess I wouldn't call him a homesteader, but he was one of the very first people that kind of...
A lunatic farmer.
Yeah. He really kind of paved the way for what a lot of us are doing here. And a lot of the kind of processes and procedures that we all do on our homestead, really, it was his vision that now we are doing on our homesteads. So it's really just an amazing opportunity to really just see almost kind of like the grandfather of homesteading in
Right.
person. He's going to be speaking twice, once on Friday and once on Saturday, and he's going to be hanging around also just to talk. And his books will be there. He'll be doing book signings. And so it's really a great opportunity to talk with him and kind of ask your questions. It's really a great opportunity to talk and meet with him.
Yeah, I remember early on in our homesteading experience reading his book. I think it's called Everything I Want to Do Is Illegal.
For sure.
And that just kind of opened my eyes. And I went, I can't believe that some of these things are against the law to do.
Right.
Like, there are things that you feel like you should be able to do on your own property. And depending on where you live, you may or may not be able to do those. I can tell you, not to spill the beans on what we're going to talk about, but one of the things and one of the reasons we chose the Ozarks is there's a lot of freedom here in the Ozarks, especially right here where we live.
Also, when we were still in the Phoenix, Arizona area, we actually bought a DVD set. Yes, I'm telling you
Right.
how
That's
long
old we
ago
are.
that was. We bought a DVD set that of his that taught how to raise pigs in the forest and how to only use electric fencing to keep them in and stuff. So our original education on that was from Joel Salatin. So it's really an awesome opportunity just to kind of meet with a legend, and he'll be there both days.
Right. But there are a lot of other great speakers that are going to be there as well. There's going to be a demonstration, a live demonstration on how to butcher an entire hog, which is amazing. They're actually going to teach how to scald and scrape an entire hog, which is kind of a lost art. Most people these days, including us, when we butcher our own, skin a hog, but these guys are actually going to teach how to scald it and then scrape it, which I'll admit is really a better way to do it.
Some other demonstrations that are going to be available there to watch will be sheep shearing, like animal fat rendering, as well as how to use that fat to make soap. I think one of the really great things about this expo is that there are really a lot of hands-on demonstrations where not only can you watch what's going on, but you can actually get your hands in there and actually figure out and learn how to do these things. So that is so awesome.
We've actually been going to and speaking at this expo since the very first year that it started. The person who puts it on, her name is Cheryl. She has just done an amazing job at growing this over the last few years. And it really is, it's a sense of pride for those of us who live here in the Ozarks to see that this area is becoming really kind of the hub, the kind of the capital of homesteading. It's an exciting thing to see that more and more of us that are like-minded are moving here to the area.
One of the other speakers that will be there is Sean and Beth Doherty. We actually have not met them yet. We look forward to meeting them at the expo. They will be speaking about how to beat your livestock feed bill and ways that you can take that down to like barely anything. And that is something that we all who raise lots of different species of livestock on our homesteads, we should be paying attention to.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a really good talk. Anytime you can lower your feed bills, I mean, let's face it, feed is probably our biggest expense here on the homestead when it comes to raising animals. It's up there with providing good soil for your plants. I mean, feed is so important, and I think these guys are going to teach us a lot.
And I also think one of the highlights of the expo is the fact that on Friday at dark, they will be premiering the movie Homestead from Angel Studios.
If you're not familiar with Angel Studios, they are the ones who put out the series called The Chosen, and they have put together an amazing new movie called Homestead, and it's also going to be turned into a series is what I understand. So but the premiere of it is going to be at the Ozarks Homesteading Expo. Nobody in the country has seen it prior to this. It is going to be a 100% debut right here at the Ozarks Homesteading Expo.
From what I understand, the movie itself is not even going to be out in the movie theaters until December.
Right.
So this is going to be totally exclusive Friday at dark, they're going to be premiering the movie Homestead.
There are also going to be a lot of great vendors that you guys should turn out to see. We just recently did a video about our orchard, and all of those trees came from a company called Stark Brothers. They are going to be there. A lot of other great vendors as well. So you guys should totally come out and check out everybody that's at the Ozarks Homesteading Expo.
There are still tickets available, so make sure you go online to buy those.
The website is ozarkshomesteading.com. If you want to learn more about all of the speakers that are going to be there, or the vendors, or just to look at the schedule, that is where you can do it. And for those of you who live further away, we are going to try to record our speech there so that you can see it as well.
You guys, we hope to get to meet you there. Make sure you check out the website for more information. And until next time, thank you so much for stopping by our homestead. Take care and God bless.
God bless.